back to the channel. My name is Gonzii and today we are going to be reacting to another casual geographic banger, this time called Why the World Should Fear Dolphins and Not Sharks. So yeah man, but before we start, let me just address the elephant in the room. It's a new camera. My other camera was my phone. My phone is completely mashed. It's done. And so I have to use a real webcam this time. So if you see a dip in quality, it's because of that. But the grind must continue until I get a new phone. So the grind will continue and we never stopping. So without further ado, let's go and react to Casual Geographic, bro. Let's get it.
Fish light. There's videos. I'm not gonna show you, but they're there.
Bro,
Dolphins
they
can
are.
catch feelings for humans to the point
Bro.
where they get jealous. In 1994,
It's
a man
facts.
got vibe checked so badly by a dolphin that he ended up dying.
Today we
of
are not
internal
drinking
hemorrhage.
water.
The reason? The dolphin saw him around
Cocktail
some
that
women
I
that he liked and
made,
dolphins
bro.
got away. The man broke his heart, so the dolphin broke his ribs and then punctured his lung for good measure.
Damn.
In 1965, Margaret Lowe was part of an
Broke
experiment
ribs,
where we
bro.
tried to teach dolphins English, and to get her dolphin to
So
focus,
nice.
the dolphin didn't apply, but he got a job.
Wow.
The experiment was cut short because it turns out unless it's shooting oil, playing tug-of-war with a dolphin's baby leg in a government-funded experiment is a terrible career move.
It is.
After that, the dolphin got depressed and unsubscribed from life. Yes, capital S with a side at the end. Workers at a Florida research center smiled as they watched a bunch of dolphins play volleyball, and then stopped smiling when they realized they were just smacking around a baby shark, to the point where they had to go in and rescue it. Male dolphins will form gangs, kidnap a female, and hold her hostage, and then proceed to run through her like a track meet in violent choo-choo parties that can last weeks. And these water Weinsteins will tail smack her to keep her in line. If she tries to escape,
water
they'll just chase her down.
Weinsteins, nah.
Dolphins only exist to serve the will of Satan.
Yo, that
You say
picture's
what you will
mad.
about sharks,
What's bro doing?
but Jaws would never.
Damn.
Okay, so I wasn't gonna talk about this, but Hank brought it up, so I'm not responsible. Hi, the children, this is the only warning you finna get. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the blowhole thing he's talking about is this godforsaken what the right here. So the fact here is that Amazon dolphins are believed to have, I'm gonna call it bowling. These dolphins are believed to participate in gay bowling matches, but instead of a lane, it goes down their blowhole.
no.
Now, in case
They
you're confused about how
breathe through
dolphins,
that, man.
you know, dolphin, they kinda need that to breathe. So this is basically like taking one up the nostril and then feeling it in your lungs like Cali Green.
man.
And considering dolphins will use live eels and decapitated fish heads as toys, I had no problem believing this. However,
That's
I was
wild.
researching this because that's what my life has become, and I read that a dolphin research associate had said that he had never seen a dolphin violate another's blowhole like this.
Damn, bro, that's
also,
so
fun
nice.
fact, dolphins can't breathe through their mouth the way
I
we
made
can.
that.
So doing
Come
it up
on.
the blowhole would be like you holding your
Let's
breath
go.
the next time you
So
go bowling.
nice.
Especially if since water starts rushing in, the dolphin could end up drowning. So yeah, I don't know if this is true, but my theory is that it doesn't happen often
Bro.
at all, but once in a while a dolphin will go bowling down
Bro,
the
if it happened once,
Also,
it's too
since male
many.
dolphins will violate each other to assert dominance, I can promise you that whatever the hell this is, consent was sold separately.
Not even
Also,
with
if this has only
consent.
ever happened
Nah,
once, it's already happened
wildin'.
too often. Moral of this video: there is no safe way to explain my search history.
Okay, now,
Here's
I would
something
say,
about SpongeBob
mate,
you probably
why-
didn't know. So you know how they
Okay.
live underwater, yet there's a whole beach for no reason? We were all like, how is there water?
It do
underwater?
exist.
Well, there's actually
Rivers,
such
lakes,
a thing as underwater lakes and rivers.
waterfalls
In places like
even
the Gulf of
underwater.
Mexico, seawater will often rise through a thick layer of salt that you'll often find at the seafloor.
sick, bro. That's
the
a-
rising
such a
water
great
dissolves
photo.
the salt layer, causing it to collapse, all while forming a depression. And of course, the dissolved salt makes the water in the depression denser than the seawater surrounding it, which is how you can end up with a river or lake in the ocean. Some of these underwater rivers can actually be a few miles long. And underwater rivers, which are really just a mixture of saltwater and hydrogen sulfide, behave and flow as normal rivers. Now here's where I f you up. These underwater brine pools are 3 to 8 times saltier than the seawater around it, which is why animals like this eel that get too close can end up getting toxic shock while getting trapped inside.
Wow.
So in a weird way, it's actually possible for underwater animals to drown inside these
Damn,
brine
imagine
pools.
a fish
This eel
drowning.
got lucky, but
Nah.
normally most animals that mess around and get that close don't come out alive. Moral of this video: Hillenburg
The ocean is fucked.
genius. And just because of this comment, I'm finna y'all up. First of all, this is a giant Pacific octopus.
Yeah, bro,
Yes,
they
they
are
can weigh up to
huge.
600 pounds. That's more than 2 washing machines and heavy enough to get a show on TLC. Also, octopus have no bones at all, and they don't have any air bladders or gas pockets, which is how they can survive being at the bottom of the ocean without the water pressure turning them into a chalk outline. If you tried to live with an octopus, you'd become an Instapack because
You
your
would
lungs are full of
collapse,
blood
bro.
and collapse as your body literally
Yep.
folds on itself.
Mhm.
And fun
Facts.
fact, actually mildly
Because of the
disturbing
pressure.
fact, look at your door.
My
No,
door,
seriously,
right there.
Look, an octopus that weighs the same as 2 shacks could fit under your door and crawl into your room. Since
Nah.
they don't have bones or bladders to hold them
Are you
back, a
mad?
several hundred-pound octopus could fit through a passageway not that much bigger than a quarter. Now, obviously,
Wow.
not all octopus tip the scales at 600 pounds, but all octopus can fit through things
Bro.
that your mental health probably isn't
So
prepared
weird,
for.
but it's
That
so
and the fact that
cool.
octopus are probably
I
the
love
smartest
octopus,
things in the
bro.
world that don't have a spine.
Really
It's how
tasty
octopus
as
can
well.
escape anything that
But
wasn't
cool
built with them
creature,
in mind.
nonetheless.
It's how Inky
Cool
the octopus
creature.
escaped an aquarium and was
Inky,
never heard
great
from again.
name.
It's also how this next video exists, and you're welcome in advance.
Yeah, everybody's seen this video. It's wild, bro. Bro is escaping through a hole like this, bro. It's mental. Look at that. That's wild. What the fuck is that? Nah.
No, I'm not doing this alone.
I'm a monkey, bro.
What's up, dude?
Yo, so there's
Yo.
this video going around TikTok, and everyone expects me to address it.
I mean, your face isn't in it, so just
He's
say you were
cute.
hacked.
What? No. Not
Hey, yo, what
that
they're
video.
chatting about, bro?
Oh!
Not like the weird ass ocean.
This is
demon
so
thing.
nice,
People don't
bro.
know what it is, and I am not strong enough to handle it alone.
I mean, it's definitely some sort of primate with the forward-facing eyes like
It
that.
is,
I could
yep.
see how people think it's a weird human demon thing because it doesn't have any fur.
See, now that's what I thought. I figured
Bro,
with
she's
the small structure
mad
and the canine
cute.
teeth, whatever it is,
Hey, yo.
or was, it's probably an omnivore that just ate whatever it felt like. Kind of like us.
And he said it was found on the coast of Panama, right?
Yeah, it was in like Playa Vinal in Panama. Also, it had these long, lanky arms that
Spider
like,
monkey,
almost too long
maybe?
for itself.
In that region
like
of the
Kevin Durant
world?
arms on a Kevin Hart body.
I mean, it's hard to tell because it's so washed up, but
It
okay,
is.
primate on the coast of Panama and super long legs.
Okay, hear me out. It's got to be like a spider monkey or something, right?
Yeah.
That only makes sense.
Or maybe a howler monkey, and it's super bloated, so it probably got cocky and went in the water and drowned.
True.
It'd be like that. And
It'd
now it's
be
the
like
second
that.
ugliest thing in the ocean.
What's the first?
Bro, that's
I'm gonna let that one slide.
ugly.
Peace out.
Alright, looks. Wait, what video did you think I was talking? There are some things you've probably never
Bro,
seen before.
careful what you,
This isn't
what you
Photoshop.
send
This is
to
an
people,
actual
man.
pink manta ray. It was recorded swimming in the Great Barrier Reef off the
That's
coast of
amazing.
Queensland, Australia.
It's amazing.
Apparently, this pink UFO
Pink
is the
manta
only known
ray,
one
bro.
in the entire world.
Looking
And
like
we
Pink
don't
Panther
really
in this
know
picture,
why
except
this
it's a
thing
manta
exists.
ray.
Like, some believe it gets its color from its diet the same way flamingos do. But if that were true, then you'd wonder why we haven't found more of them. But the best guess is that it's caused by a mutation that affects pigments. Plus, some
maybe.
things in Australia just don't need an explanation.
It had to
because
be in
being
Australia.
is the
Had to
explanation.
be in Australia,
A yellow
man.
penguin. This is a king penguin, and
Whoa!
just for reference, that is what
Whoa,
they're supposed to
that's
look
a
like.
shiny
But it's
penguin.
believed that this blonde bird
Just
is
like the
leucistic,
manta ray?
and leucism
Are
this
these
penguin
like
doesn't
just
have the melanin
shiny
needed to grow black
animals?
feathers. And in a colony of more than 100,000
Like in
other penguins,
Pokemon.
this was the only blondie. And normally standing out that much is a great way to end the day as a seal's true
It
to
is, it
That being
is.
said, she seems to be doing alright for herself. A completely white moose.
Whoa.
This bull moose went viral in Sweden for being whiter than the Brady Bunch, and like the penguin, this Caucasian tank is leucistic, not albino.
Damn.
The big difference is an albino would have pink eyes, but this
Even
moose
the
has brown.
antlers are
And normally
white,
wearing white in the
bro.
woods is like wearing a target on your back while walking through a shooting range. In a lot of places, the white moose are protected by law. The
Cocktail into
MOCs, they can
the
go
wrong
fuck
pipe,
themselves.
bro.
Fun fact, in Canada, it's illegal to take the life of a moose that's more than 50% white in color. You can be 7 feet tall with antlers and body odor and
Still
still have
white
white privilege. Now,
privilege,
ain't
yeah,
that
bro.
a- Here are some
Yeah,
more
bro.
things that you've probably never seen before.
What is
Yes, that
that?
is a polka dot zebra.
Whoa,
It was first seen in
looks
2019 in Kenya when it was just
crazy,
a baby,
bro.
and apparently it's the first of its kind to ever get caught on camera. The reason for this Klondike horse is because of pseudomelanism, which causes dark spots and stripes that
Pseudomelanism,
come most of an animal's
wow.
body. And it's called
It's really pretty, man.
because this is what full-on melanism looks like.
Yeah.
Zebras like this are so rare because without normal stripes, it's easier for them to get picked off by predators, and they're more vulnerable to disease-causing flies.
Oh,
That being
okay.
said, to my knowledge, it's still alive. Her name is Tira, and there she is with
Tira.
her mama. A white
Nice.
giraffe,
That's a
aka
great
proof that
name
shiny
as well.
Pokemon really do be out here.
Bro,
And
look
just
at
like
that.
the other animals,
Look at
this
the
giraffe
giraffe.
has
I almost
leucism, which
said
causes it to
zebra,
lose
you
most of
know.
its skin
Damn.
pigmentation. Because we simply refuse to have nice things, most Caucasian giraffes end up
Jesus
getting
Christ,
turned
I'm
into trophies by
tired.
poachers.
Ugh.
You can tell a lot about a man by the animals he kills. The bigger and more rare the animal, the more likely he buys jockstraps from Baby Gat. But it's not all bad. To keep this Snow White giraffe alive, rangers put a GPS tracking device on him so they could always watch over him. And now we have this snake right here. This is a piebald python.
that looks
Piebald is when an animal has
amazing.
patterns of unpigmented
Wow.
spots, unpigmented hair or skin. Or in this case,
Whoa.
scales. An example would be this equality symbol of a horse, since the white parts are the unpigmented sections.
Mm.
If it helps you remember, the word piebald is because the white patches of skin or scales are considered the bald part.
Okay.
And you can actually own one since people started breeding piebald
Bro,
pythons
an
as
all-white
pets. I have no idea how
python
long
would
it
be
took me to say
sick,
that
though.
sentence. If you know someone that hates snakes, show them
That's
this
a
baby
cool one
piebald
with
and watch how fast they
orange.
fold. I
Nice,
can
I
personally
like that
guarantee
one.
you it's cuter than any snake you've ever dated.
That's
According
bars.
to zookeepers,
Cuter
here are
than
the
any
animals
snake
you
you dated.
actually have
Bars.
to worry about. Zebras are fundamentally problematic, and
Oh,
they cause
yeah,
as many
bro.
injuries to zookeepers
Oh.
as any other animal.
Oh.
They're not just horses from Africa, they're
Forget
Oreo
it, bro.
donkeys that share an area code
Oreo
with lions, leopards, and
donkeys, yeah.
hyenas. All
Crazy.
that generational trauma has
Look
made
at that.
zebras aggressive,
For no
stubborn,
reason.
and worst of all,
Bro, we're just
unpredictable.
munching
If a
dirt,
900-pound male
and you
zebra
kick
has a temper
bro in
tantrum,
the
one
head.
kick can shatter
Nah.
your ribs, and one bite can destroy nerves in your hand.
Facts.
Yeah, there's a reason we can ride horses but not zebras.
Yep, they are
Anteaters
not
are dangerous for the
domesticated.
simple fact that they're blind.
Anteater.
Anteaters are legally blind, and unless you're right in its face, it won't recognize you. And if you're just close enough, it can barely make out fuzzy images.
Like pigs.
But
Pigs
being
are
blind
have
in the
really
same
bad
neighborhood as
eyesight as well.
Jaguars breeds trust issues, which is why if the anteater feels even slightly threatened, they will swing on you.
Don't blame
Those
them.
hooked claws can easily
Look
tear
at
through
that.
your arm, and if they manage
Through
to cut one of your
concrete
arteries,
as
it's up
well.
for you. One
Whoa.
zookeeper in Argentina got
That's
put on the news
wild.
after a giant anteater slashed her stomach open and she bled out.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't play.
No.
No, this is not a joke. It's because monkeys like tamarins are cute.
Tamarin.
So cute that some people forget that they have
Whoa.
razor-sharp teeth that can break skin.
Damn,
That and the fact
those
that
fangs
people are
are
dumb
wild,
enough to
you
stick
know.
their fingers in cages is why. If you ask which animal sent the most people to the hospital in the Jersey Wildlife Trust, you'll see this ginger monkey's mugshot.
What's a hill that you're willing to die on 1,000% of the time?
Zebras are black with white stripes, and nobody ever
Yes,
believes
they
me when I
are.
say it. I already know
Black
what you're gonna
with
say
white
before you say
stripes,
it, but
that's
hear me out.
facts.
Their stomachs might be white, but that's just their fur. If you shave a zebra completely, their
Facts.
skin will be
Tell them.
black. If you think I'm lying, one of the only parts of a zebra without fur is its
Facts.
snout, and it's black enough to get a pass.
Look at that,
But if you
on the
really
snout.
want me to be a nerd about it,
Facts.
zebra fur grows from follicles that have melanocyte cells, which gives them their color. But the white part of a zebra's fur is where the melanocytes are deactivating, meaning it's only white because there aren't any pigments. Which means a zebra's default color is actually black.
Yep.
Which means this biracial donkey, which isn't a joke by the way, zebras are closer to wild donkeys than actual
That's
horses.
facts as well.
Just saying. The
Yeah.
Oreo donkey is actually black, but with white stripes. But honestly, I didn't even need to make this video. This one was voiced by Chris Rock. That's literally
Yep.
all the proof
All
I
you need.
I know it's a small hill, but I'll still die on it.
Yep. So yeah, there you have it. Another banger by Geographic, man. I learned a lot. I have learned there are shiny animals like in Pokemon, bro. The pink manta ray, that cool zebra, that white moose, the white giraffe, bro, yellow penguin. There are shiny versions of animals. That's crazy, bro, right? But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching the video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, and I hope you had a great weekend. My weekend, sadly, was really, really bad because my auntie's dog passed away, man, on the Saturday night. He was run over. He was a small breed of dog. I don't know the name in English, but as soon as the car hit him, he went. And thankfully, he didn't suffer. Yeah, rough weekend. I just want to put the weekend behind me. That's why, like, I haven't slept really well. You can see from my eyes, man. I haven't slept in ages. But before I go, I just want to raise a toast to Oscar, my auntie's dog, man. You are a great one, lad. Until we meet again. Before you go, don't forget how we end videos on the channel, man. Come on, keep God first as always. Bem embora, go tell somebody you love them, and if you're here, you know what to do, man. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. My name is Gonzii, and see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.
Do you think you're